My family, on Jeremy Vine's show, a carnival of so-called expert called Storm Huntley was asking questions to members of the public. And my family, just kindly hear this question. Is Harry right to go to court to protect Meghan? My family, I'll repeat that again. Is Harry right to go to court to protect Meghan? My family, let me rephrase that question being asked to members of the public to call in to Jeremy Vine's show and answer that question. Let me rephrase that question. Is a husband right to go to court to protect his wife? My family, let me rephrase that question once again. Is a father right to go to court to protect the mother of his children? My family, because that is the question being asked to members of the public, and they're expected to phone in and answer that question. My family, a pathetic, foolish question. My family, before I give you my opinions, my family, I want you to hear what a caller called Judith said, my family, when she phoned in to Jeremy Vine's show and shared some comments on the nonsense question they were asking on TV. My family, please kindly hear this.
Judith from London, what's your views on this? Is Meghan a good enough reason, the safety of Meghan, to sue the papers?
Thank you for having me on. Sorry, I'm really very nervous. I haven't done.
Oh, just relax. Relax and tell us what you think.
You know, I sit here. I'm actually working, and I thought I'll take my break early so I can, sort of answer this question. I'm a mother of two, and for all of us who are in UK, I'm actually surprised. I was saying to your person who I've just spoken to, while we're actually asking this question. Anybody in this whole wide world, UK, America, anywhere, who has children, who has a wife, a mother, would you not want to protect your children? Now we're talking about a man who from his early age 11, through the lens we've watched this young man, and his life has been played out again and again and again. The last thing I'm going to say is being naive. He's talking about something in the past. If you were you, is it possible that what happened to his mother, you ask yourself, what happened to his mother may happen to him? And there's a real possibility. Do we wait until that time when something happens to the mother of his children, and we then say, oh, so they will have stories to say. Maybe we could have done this. He is the son of our king. Whichever way we look at it, we dress it. He has done the right thing. And everybody can sit down and say nothing about this, who should be saying something. But something's got to be said about the press in this country, that we need to get it right. It's not good.
So Judith, the counter to that argument is, and you're absolutely right, it is.
My family, a nonsense question being asked on Jeremy Vine's show. My family, if you're married, wouldn't you do anything in your power to keep your wife and children safe? My family, what Harry is doing right now is doing everything in his power to keep his wife and children safe. That is what Harry is doing, my family. That's what Harry is doing, my family. Doing everything in his power to keep his wife, the mother of his kids, safe. And my family, Prince Harry said in court just 2 days ago that Ireland Hunting claim to stop the abuse of Meghan and me. Prince Harry said that in court. And now, all of a sudden, you are having the carnival of so-called experts who have been so hell-bent in destroying Harry's marriage to Meghan, hoping that somehow, if they destroy the marriage, Harry will come back into the royal fold, will come back to the UK, asking nonsense questions. Is Harry right to go to court to protect Meghan? Harry is married to Meghan. Harry is Meghan's husband. When he got married to Meghan, when he married Meghan, he promised and vowed to protect the mother of his children, to protect his wife, Meghan. In good times and in bad times, in sickness and in health. My family, Harry promised. My family, and everyone watched it. You know? And my family, Harry even has his wedding ring, which he proudly wore and has been wearing, my family, ever since he married Meghan. Ever since he chose Meghan to be the woman he spends the rest of his life with. Ever since he chose Meghan to be the mother of his children. My family, Harry wears his wedding ring. Other members of the royal family, of the farm, said, hey look, we ain't wearing wedding rings. Because they never intended on being faithful to their spouses. But Harry intended on being faithful to his spouse, to Meghan, the woman he fell in love with. Charles, when marrying Diana, said he won't wear a wedding ring. William, when marrying Kate Middleton, he said he ain't wearing a wedding ring. Why is that? Because they don't marry for love. Harry married for love. And the tabloids know that. And they want to destroy this love. My family. And my family, every single time they see the lengths that Harry goes to keep his wife safe, it angers them. Why is that? Because they've been spending up to 7 long years trying to destroy Harry and Meghan, trying to break their union, and they failed. My family, you know, this line of questioning, this nonsense question, is Harry right to go to court to protect Meghan? My family, it's a sign of how you have seen UK media who have not accepted this union, my family, hoping the public also hasn't accepted this union. My family, hoping the public indulges also in destroying this union between Harry and Meghan. My family, otherwise, why would you ask a foolish question like this? Is Harry right to sue to protect Meghan? Is a husband right to sue to protect his wife? Otherwise, why would you ask such a nonsense, foolish question? You know? Because they're trying to gauge the public, my family, to be like, oh no, it's not right that Harry defends his wife. Because my family, UK media have been brainwashing the public into hating Meghan. My family, that is what UK media have been doing. And they don't want anyone, not even Harry, to defend his own wife, Meghan. And every time they see Harry making Meghan, Archie, Lilibet a priority, it angers them. Time and time again. And they show their anger by asking these nonsense questions to the public. Is a husband right to sue to protect his wife? My family, my family, it's really, really true, my family, that this carnival of so-called experts will never ever accept that Harry loves Meghan and Meghan loves Harry, and that Harry will do everything in his power to keep the mother of his kids safe, to keep his wife safe, to protect his wife Meghan from abuse. My family. And that is what Harry will always do. My family, please kindly continue hearing this. There is so much also that I have to say, my family.
Something's got to be said about the press in this country, that we need to get it right. It's not good.
So Judith, the counter to that argument is, and you're absolutely right, it is natural for a husband to want to protect his wife and to protect his family, absolutely. Under any circumstances, but particularly for somebody like Harry who has experience of losing a mother in that situation. The criticism against Harry, though, is that he has gone to court without any solid evidence. Do you think that was a mistake?
We could say evidence. Did Diana have evidence that she was being pursued and this and that? No, we didn't have specific evidence. We talk about evidence. People from outside, I just wonder.
My family. Then, after Judith, my family, calls Storm Huntley out for that nonsense question, then she switches and changes the story to, do you see any evidence in Harry's court case? Because my family, they know it's a nonsense, pathetic question they're asking. My family. My family, they want to blame Meghan for Harry going to court. That's also it. They want to blame Meghan for Harry going to court against the UK tabloids, who have engaged in phone hacking, my family, against Harry and destroyed Harry's relationships with my family. And my family, based on what we can see them do, my family, it's very, very clear to me of what they want to achieve. They want to blame Meghan on everything. That, hey, look, it ain't Harry's fault why he brought this case. It's because of Meghan. It's her fault. Let's blame her. My family. Prince Harry's claims in court on phone hacking covered a period whereby he had not even met Meghan at the time, my family. Harry has said so himself. He was looking for ways to protect his wife from the abusive UK tabloids, hell-bent on destroying Harry's relationship. Harry has said that. In fact, my family, it's also been said by Harry himself, it's like the tabloid media wanted him to be single. And my family, they continue intruding on Harry and Meghan's lives with the hopes of also destroying Harry and Meghan's marriage. It hasn't stopped. Even after Harry is married to Meghan, it has not stopped. My family. And my family, for those who don't know what love is, carnival of so-called experts like Storm Huntley, who don't know what love is. When a man loves a woman, he protects her. He keeps her safe from evil people, my family, from those who seek to harm her. My family, when you have an amazing wife like Meghan, who's the mother of your kids, you keep her safe. And that is what Harry has done. That's what any father is supposed to do. Keep his wife and kids safe. And that's what Harry has done. And my family, I know fully well, the tabloids want to destroy Harry and Meghan's marriage, my family. But my family, they must understand one thing. They've been trying to destroy Harry and Meghan's union for the past 7 years. And in 7 years, they have failed. My family, they won't succeed now that Harry and Meghan are living in California. I mean, my family, they are so desperate to get Harry back. My family, that even right now, they are trying so hard to also get Harry deported from the US. My family, there's something also that I just saw even. Just today, my family. The bitterness of the UK media, basically. I want to read you something, my family, that I just saw. Just today, a couple of hours ago. The bitterness of the UK media. My family, kindly hear this, my family. And I quote, "But Harry followed what has become standard practice by swiftly dashing back to the US, opting not to extend his stay any longer than necessary." My family, when Harry leaves the UK to go back to his family in California, in Montecito, my family, where his home is, Harry's home is where his wife and kids are. Whenever Harry leaves the UK to go back to his family, to go back home in the US, my family, carnival of so-called experts lose their minds. You know? My family, even someone said that every time Prince Harry leaves the UK to go back to his family and home in the US, a royal expert loses a year of his or her life. My family. And this comment, my family, but he followed what has become standard practice by swiftly dashing back to the US, opting not to extend his stay any longer than necessary. My family, these words are bitterness. Bitterness. Bitterness, my family. Bitterness that Harry is leaving. My family. Bitterness because Harry chooses his wife Meghan. Bitterness because every time, whenever Harry comes to the UK, he rushes back home to California where he belongs. My family, you know, one thing I wonder is why are they surprised that Harry rushes back home to his wife and kids when all they do in the UK to Harry is to abuse him? You know, my family, sometimes I ask myself that question. When Harry is in the UK, instead of treating him well, my family, they abuse him. On their front pages, they abuse him. They attack him, they attack his wife, and then all of a sudden, they wonder, you know, why can't he just stay longer? Why? Why is he leaving so soon? Like what happened after King Charles' coronation? Harry did not even stay for the reception, you know, after King Charles' coronation to have dinner. He rushed back home to California. What did you expect? Every time he's in the UK, the only thing the carnival or so-called experts do is just abuse Harry, abuse his wife, attack his children. My family, these people want Harry to be that Windsor man who does not respect his wife, who cheats on his wife, who mistreats his wife, my family, who joins in leaking stories about his wife, my family, who has affairs so they can have some dirt on him to use to control him, to hold him ransom like what they have on Prince William, allegedly. That's what they want, my family. But my family, that's not Harry. And every day, they're reminded, Harry is not William. Harry is a good man. Harry is someone who has the heart of his late mother. And that is what bothers them. So much, my family. You know? And the bitterness that Harry went straight home to the US, not staying longer. When in the UK, what do? They abuse him. But like all abusers, they expect their victims just stick around, take the abuse, and be thankful for the abuse. No, my family, no. Harry just won't do that. You know? Harry chooses love. Chooses to be surrounded by people who love him. My family. And that he loves back. His family, his wife Meghan, his children, Archie, Lilibet, Diana, my family. Find someone who go to court to keep you safe. You know? When Charles and William refused to help Harry end this hate campaign, when they became a part of this hate campaign, Harry himself confronted them, my family. Charles would call Harry abusing Meghan. And Harry told Charles, don't ever speak to my wife that way. When Charles told Harry, don't bring Meghan to Balmoral, my family, to Balmoral, before the Queen passed away. William tried turning Harry against Meghan, calling Meghan all these racist tropes, difficult, rude, abrasive, used against women of color. My family, Harry would not turn on his wife. Even William got angry that Harry would not turn on his wife, the woman he loved. William was so angry that he ended up physically assaulting Harry because Harry would not turn on the woman he loves and treat her appallingly like William treats Kate Milton. My family, we have had those rumors that William and Kate Milton, you know, they get in so much heated conversations that they throw pillows at each other. It's an abusive marriage, you know, based on what some carnival of so-called experts have said, you know. And then they got that phone call from the palace. Remove that article. Remove that article. My family, you know. And so my family, Harry is someone who always chooses his wife and kids, my family. And guess what? If you want someone to stay with you, to stay longer, my family, with you, then guess what? Stop the abuse. Stop the abuse. My family, UK tabloids are uninterested in stopping this hate campaign and abuse of Harry and Meghan. So my family, you can't expect Harry to stay in a place whereby, you know, he's not happy. Away from his wife and kids, my family. You can't expect that. You know, Harry will always rush home to his wife and kids where he belongs. You know, when they recall how some carnival of so-called experts were upset. They were like, you know, you could just postpone Archie's birthday and stay here longer, my family. They said the same thing with Lilibet's birthday, my family, when Harry did not show up on day one of his court case. They were like, couldn't you just postpone Lilibet's birthday? One thing about the UK tabloids that they keep on showing, my family, is how racist they are towards Harry's biracial kids, my family. They're so desperate for Harry to miss special moments of his kids. Because that's what they want from Harry, for him to be a miserable father. Someone who abandons his kids. Someone who neglects his kids. But then Harry always shows them, my children are my priority, and they lose their minds. They write articles full of bitterness saying, but he followed what has become standard practice by swiftly dashing back to the US, opting not to extend his stay any longer than necessary. Harry, why can't you just stay longer? Just stay longer. Why are you leaving so soon? And then My family, if you want Harry to stay there, why abuse him? Why abuse his wife and kids, my family? You know, some people, they don't use common sense, you know? They are so full of hate inside of them. Their mission is to destroy Harry and Meghan so much, to have Harry in that circle whereby they can be able to control him. And my family, because they don't have that, they end up expressing their frustrations and lashing out. Harry, why can't you just stay longer? Why couldn't you just postpone your son's birthday or your daughter's birthday? They won't remember you now. My family, Archie and Lily may not remember, but their loving parents will remember. And my family, Harry and Meghan, don't want to miss special moments for their kids. Harry ain't never gonna do that. And it's high time the carnival of so-called experts accept that no matter what they do, they'll never be able to achieve the mission they have, splitting Harry from his mixed race, biracial family. They will not succeed. My family, they won't succeed in destroying Archie's life. They will not succeed, my family. No matter what they do, they won't succeed, my family. You know? And my family, I want you to hear also, you know, one more, what Judith also said, my family. You know?
UK will sit
solid evidence. Do you think that was a mistake?
We could say evidence. Did Ghana have evidence that she was being pursued and this and that? No, we didn't have specific evidence. We talk about evidence. People from outside, I just wonder, from outside the UK will sit down and be thinking, well, what are these people talking about? Do they wait until something happens to his family before something does happen?
Actually, you make an interesting point, Judith, and perhaps he wasn't going there for justice for himself or to have the press found guilty or anything like that, but just to say, in a very public forum, I'm watching you, we're all watching you now, so behave yourself. Do you think that could maybe have been his aim, Emily?
But I think illegal activity when it comes with the press, when it comes to the press.
My family, you've heard what Judith has said, my family. Important words from Judith. The press in the UK behave in an unethical, illegal manner. My family, Harry said in court that they have blood on their hands, and yes, they do. The blood of Colin Flack, the blood of Harry's late mother is on the tabloid media's hands. And now they're after the love of Harry's life, Meghan. My family, they can't accept that a member of the royal family chose to leave. My family, not even chose to leave, was made to flee the UK by them. My family, they thought that the abuse would only make Meghan leave. Never did they expect that Harry would choose Meghan. My family, you know, no wonder even the question, my family, this nonsense question, is Harry right to go to court to protect Meghan? Is Harry right to go to court to protect Meghan? No wonder this nonsense question, my family. You know? Maybe it even explains this nonsense question, my family, of why they're constantly trying to, you know, separate Harry and Meghan. You know? Like, why is that Harry is protecting his wife Meghan? You know? That somehow trying to paint Harry even defending Meghan as something that is not right, not okay. You know? The tabloids have blood on their hands. And my family, what Harry has shown is that he'll keep his wife Meghan safe from the evil UK tabloids, my family, that behave irresponsibly. My family, the rhetoric makes people not take their own lives, like what happened to Colin Flack. The abuse, you know, it causes the trolls to attack others. My family, like what they did to Colin Flack, and look what happened to her. My family, Harry is right in what he's doing. keeping his wife Meghan safe. That is what a man, a father should do. A husband should do. Keep his wife and kids safe from those who would seek to harm them. And the tabloids want to harm Meghan. And already have harmed Meghan with their vile rhetoric. Don't forget, Meghan thought of taking her own life while in the UK. The bullying was so bad that Meghan contemplated taking her own life while pregnant. That was how bad the bullying was. And not a single member of the royal family condemned the bullying and the abuse of Meghan because they were part of that abuse. My family. Maybe that's why they feel like, it's unusual right now to see a member of the royal family protecting their wife, my family. But for Harry, it's not unusual. For a long time, that's what he has always been doing, protecting his wife. My family, in Harry's memoir spare, we hear William and Charles being angry at Harry because Harry dared to issue a statement condemning abuse and racism towards Meghan. Imagine being angry that Harry was condemning abuse towards Meghan. Imagine, of all reasons to be angry, you are angry that your son, your brother, was condemning racism in the very much not racist royal family. And then when Harry asks, why are you angry? They say that, none of us, William Charles, never issued a statement to protect our girlfriends. We are angry you did. My family, I get it. In the royal family, Windsor men protecting their girlfriends or spouses is unusual. My family. And that's why this carnival of so-called experts, my family, also see it as unusual of why Harry is protecting his wife Meghan. My family, haven't you learned? Haven't they learned the lengths Harry is willing to go to protect Meghan? My family, after everything he has done, clearly, they must have an idea. He fled the UK to keep his wife and kids safe, to protect his mental health. My family. So my family, Prince Harry will always do what is best for his wife and kids, my family. For his wife and kids, my family. That's what Harry will always do. And Harry is not Charles. Harry is not William. Harry is someone who respects women, who respects the woman he fell in love with, and will always do everything in his power to keep the mother of his kids safe. And my family, we applaud him for that, and we stand with him for that, always and forever. Harry is a good man. Harry is a good man. And no matter what the media does, it will never ever change the man who Harry is. A good man, a warrior, who always fight to protect Meghan and his kids. Biracial wife and kids. Something the racist tabloids, just can't stand. Seeing Harry married to a biracial woman and protecting his wife and kids. Well, they'll keep on seeing Harry protecting his wife and kids. Let them continue seeing that. My family, now give me a thought about what Judith said, my family. I'd like to please kindly ask, for your comment on what basically is being discussed. This nonsense question. Is Harry right to go to court to protect Meghan? Is Harry right to go to court to protect Meghan? This nonsense, pathetic, foolish question, my family. Is a husband right to protect his wife? My family. UK media have been trying so hard to destroy this marriage, my family. And my family, no matter what they do, they'll never ever succeed. They'll never ever succeed. You won't split Harry from Meghan. No matter what you do. Harry keeps on showing my family how much he loves his wife and kids. And my family, this hate campaign of the UK media won't destroy that. And Harry always reminds them of how much he loves his wife and kids. And that is what will always anger the carnival of so-called experts in the UK. That Harry loves and protects his wife and kids. My family, stay tuned to this video. Love you, always and forever, my family. I love how fast also Harry went back home to Meghan, where he belongs, with his wife and kids, where he's loved, and my family with people that he actually loves, his wife and kids, my family. My family, stay tuned to this video. Love you, always and forever. God bless Harry, Meghan, Huntley, Better, and Toya Ragland, and all of you, members of the squad at home. Stay tuned to our next video. And Storm Huntley, this is a foolish question. Do better. My family also, the reason they ask this question, my family, is because they have no one to love them. Storm Huntley clearly has no one to love her in her life. That's why when they see true love, a husband willing to go to court to protect his wife and fight the abuse towards his wife and himself, my family, and himself, and also fight for others, the public, my family, it angers carnival of so-called experts, Karens like Storm Huntley, because they've never ever seen this kind of love, and because they never ever have this kind of love, because they never ever experience this kind of love, the love that Harry and Meghan have for each other, when all they do is spread hate. Clearly, they don't know what true love truly is. Find someone who is willing to sue in court just to keep you safe. Stay tuned to our next video. Love you, always and forever. Hello, members of DUCHESS Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of DUCHESS Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.